Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me. This is for the week of June 20th through the 26th, and I'm using the April 2022 mystery kit from Scribble Co. This was one of those kits that as soon as I saw it come in, I was like, okay, I need to use this. I don't care what I'm kicking out in my lineup, I'm using this kit. And it is this like beautiful pastel mermaid kit, and I love it. And I'm so excited to finally be planning it out because it turned out so pretty. So I'm using underlays that are from Planet Hannah. They're in a pink hollow. They're the wave underlays. And then the rest of the foil of this is all from the foil bundle that came with the kits. Obviously, mystery kits, they come with a bunch of stickers and foil, and I just used all of that. I didn't even use Simply Gilded washi, so it's all straight just from the foil bundle. Other than the underlays. I am going to warn you guys now, this is my third time trying to record this voiceover. The first one, I was talking into the mic and it was backwards, and then the mic set fell on me as well, and it was bad. So I was like, okay, well, I need to redo that. And then the second one, I just could not English for the life of me. So you know how I'm always yelling at filming Lindsay? Today it's voiceover Lindsay that is the problematic child, which even for this Plan With Me though, filming Lindsay was a little bit of a problematic child as well. So it is what it is. We're just always a mess in all of these Plan With Me's, but you guys also seem to enjoy me being a mess and struggling, because you guys all leave comments on how much you enjoy me yelling at filming Lindsay. So now it's voiceover Lindsay and filming Lindsay who are both a mess, but that's fine. That is what makes these Plan With Me's unique and semi-entertaining. So yeah, that is kind of most of what I have to talk about for like this spread until we actually get to the day by day. But I wanted to say really quickly, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Hopefully you guys are having great holidays. It is the 29th now as I am filming this, and I recorded the voiceovers for the past two Plan With Me's previous, like a week ago, even though I uploaded one of them on Christmas Eve. So I pre-recorded both of those voiceovers. So I didn't really get to say, like, hope you guys all had a great Christmas and actually talk about Christmas or the holidays, because it wasn't even the holiday time. Well, it was holiday time, but it wasn't close to the holidays yet. But my Christmas was great, if anyone was curious. It was very exhausting and busy, I will be honest. I made the mistake of waiting until Christmas Day to wrap Christmas presents, which I don't normally do. I'm usually like the resident Christmas wrapper, and I just left it all the way until the end of like literally the last possible second, and it was a mistake because I spent like 4 hours on Christmas wrapping presents for all the presents I got from my family, and then my dad, he also gives me his presents that he wants me to wrap other than the ones that obviously he buys for me. So it was a lot of Christmas wrapping, and it was partially my bad because I usually wrap them a couple days before, but I didn't this time for some reason. So we did that, and then I was also in charge of cooking Christmas dinner as well. So after the wrapping presents, I then had to go straight into cooking dinner. But honestly, I was so happy just to be able to spend time with family and open presents. And my niece is 3 now, and she is a ball of energy, and it's so fun watching her open presents and to see like what she likes, what she doesn't like, and what she gets excited about. And it was just really nice to spend some time with family. We didn't know, obviously, January of last year, whether my dad was going to make it when he got sick from COVID. Obviously he did. He's still here, and this Christmas could have been very, very, very different if he wasn't. So it was just nice to also spend as much time with my dad and actually just take in the time that we had and to just spend time with family. Also, when I say that filming Lindsay was a mess too, you'll see that whiteboard. I have a whiteboard that's on my desk because my desk is old and stained. You'll see it move quite frequently, so don't mind that in the top right corner. It's fine, just let it happen. But yes, it was so nice to actually see like my dad interact with our niece and just to still have him here, because it could have been a very different Christmas. So for those of you who might have not had the best of Christmases, or it's a hard time for you, I hope that you guys are okay, and I hope that your holiday season is still great and that you're still doing okay. So that is kind of my little spiel about Christmas. New Year's Eve is coming up soon, and it blows my mind, and I'm not ready for it. So It's in 2 days for me, which I'm not entirely sure when the next plan with me will go up. This one's going to go up tomorrow. Not sure when the next one's going to go up, but it'll probably be the new year when the new one comes up. So that'll be very, very interesting. But I'm just, I don't know, I'm still processing 2020, let alone trying to process this year and moving to 2023. Also, I think my camera cuts off, but when I'm filling out the sidebar right here for my work schedule, can you see the little like tiny thing underneath the 5:30 on the Wednesday? That's because my camera shut off and scared me. Literally, it scared me so much that I moved my pen and it now has like a little flick on the sidebar. When I tell you I was a mess, that is what I mean. Like it, oh my God. I jumped at how much it scared me from my camera just clicking off. That's all it did. And I don't know why I jumped so hard, but it's very noticeable in my sidebar. So don't mind that. I did also mark just welcome summer in the sidebar. I've been either not putting any box in my sidebar and just putting an extra full box, or if I have something I want to mark, I will put down like a character sticker. So for this one I just put welcome summer because the first day of summer was this week as well, so I figured I would do that. So moving into the actual day by day, for Monday it was first things first, I marked coffee run. I'm not sure if I just was marking coffee or if I actually did go and get coffee. I don't remember, but I used a paper and milk little coffee cup, and the coffee run script is from the foil bundle. And then this is when I started watching Stranger Things. Okay, so fun fact about me, I never watched Stranger Things. Actually, I take that back. I watched like the first 2 episodes of season 1 like maybe a year ago when I think season 3 came out, but I had never continued it, never actually watched any of the seasons until the most recent season came out, and I was like, okay, fine, I will try to watch it, see if I can get into it. And I did, and I binge watched it, and you guys are gonna see Stranger Things pop up in my spreads for the next like 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, a lot. The spread next is actually dedicated to the Stranger Things, so yeah, you're just gonna see that pop up. So I did watch Stranger Things, so I used an 11 Munchkin from What's More With Love to mark that, and the Stranger Things script is a script from my shop. It is in font 6 if you are curious. And there is a trash truck outside of my house. Why do I always film voiceovers when there is trash trucks? I don't understand. Apparently Thursdays? No, it's a day later. I usually film voiceovers on Wednesdays. It's because of the holiday that it's a day later. It's fine. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Anyway, after Stranger Things, I did mark that I got boba. I think I got it delivered, so I just used a boba coffee cup, I think from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that, and then I was working on orders, so I used a print and cut. Both the print and cut scripts are from Kinsey's Creations, whose shop is unfortunately no longer open, and then I used a paper shire cutting machine to mark that. And then I did have laundry, so I used another paper shire character sticker to mark laundry, and the laundry script is from the foil bundle. I washed the dishes, so I used a Wonton a Million sticker and a wash the dishes script from Nicole Lexia Designs. And last but not least, I had a YouTube binge because we love watching YouTube, so I used a paper and milk little icon and a YouTube binge script that is in font 2 from my shop. Moving on to Tuesday, I marked that it was the first day of summer. I do like to mark whenever it's like the first day of whatever season it is, just because I like to like, I don't know, I think it's just in my head, I'm like, ooh, this is officially like summer spreads, or like this is officially summer. So I just like to mark it. So I used a little Coffee Monsters Co. Character sticker in a bathing suit to mark that it was the first day of summer. And then I did mark Stranger Things again, so I used a Demogorgon, a little Munchkin, and the Stranger Things script is from my shop again. Just font 6 makes me happy. It's like the duo font, and it just makes me happy. As much as I love my own handwriting, font 6 is the way to go if you guys were ever curious and ever wanted to make a order. Also, I am so close to 5,000 sales on Etsy. I'm at like 4,936 or something. I am so close to 5,000. So if anyone wants to make my year and place an order before it becomes 2023 and I can hit 5,000, oh, I just hit you guys. I'm sorry. If I can hit 5,000 by the end of the year, you guys will make me the happiest person on the planet. That is my goal, is to just hit 5,000, and I don't know if we're gonna make it by the end of the year, but if anyone wants to be a nice soul and place an order, I would greatly appreciate it. But yes, anyway, Moving on, after Stranger Things, I did foil a lot of the stickers that I had cut the day before, so I used a paper shire cutting machine again. I don't know why I used the cutting machine. I have a foiling machine, but I think I used it because it matched the spread. And then the foil script is from Nicole Alexia Designs. I also packaged orders, so I used an icon that is from Scribble Co. And the package orders script is from Nicole Alexia Designs as well. I think someone just delivered something because my phone just went off for our doorbell. And then I did fold the clothes, so I used a munchkin and a fold clothes script from Carly Plans, and I just tidied up that day, so I used a Coffee Monsters emoji and then a tidy up script that is an old one from Scribble Co. That's in Jess's handwriting. Moving on to Wednesday, first things first, I did get Starbucks, so I used another one of those paper milk coffee cups. I want to see who delivered really quickly. And then I used a Starbucks run script that is from my shop. Who is you? Are you a package? You are a package. Oh, it's our rice maker. My dad ordered a rice maker for like our family for Christmas, and it was supposed to get here on time, but it didn't. So yes, anyway, Starbucks run. And then after that, I did mark that there was annoying traffic. Oh, I worked at 9 a.m. on this day. Oh, that one's rough. Oh, this is when I was working at 5 a.m. too. Y'all, I'm not a morning person, and you will see this by the next thing that I mark, but I cannot stand mornings. And then also it was hotter than crap too, because it was the summer and it was so hard to fall asleep for these 5 a.m. shifts. It was rough. So I marked first off annoying traffic, because 9 a.m. trying to get to work is the absolute worst. I sit in hours of traffic. So I used a Van Sticky Girl in a car to mark that. And then I marked that I hate mornings, because I do. I am not a morning person, no matter how hard I try. I can't do it. I would rather be up until 4 o'clock in the morning than get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't do it. So I used a no munchkin to mark that I hate mornings. And then I guess when I got home, I took out the trash after work. So I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that, and a take out the trash script that is from my shop. I marked that it was so hot, because it was. I had to, like, for the 5 a.m. shift, if I wanted like 8 hours of sleep, I had to go to bed at like 8 or something like that. And first off, the sun hadn't even set at that point because daylight savings, and it was still bright outside when I was just like, I need to go to bed. And it was hot because the sun was setting on my room, and I was just like, how in the world am I supposed to get a decent amount of sleep before I have to go to these 5 a.m. shifts? And the answer is you don't. So it's fine. So I used a munchkin to mark that it was hot, and then I marked that I slept like shit, because I did. So I used another munchkin, and then the slept like shit script is from Plan a Hannah off of like a sampler that I got, and I did. I don't think I had slept that bad in a very, very long time. So there's that. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday was my payday, which also, guys, it throws me off because so my bank is Wells Fargo, and they have this thing now where they like can get your payday like 2 days early or something like that. And I'm getting paid now on a Tuesday, and I'm just like, what is this? For the last 8 years, I've gotten paid on a Thursday. Why am I getting paid on a Tuesday now? And it's so weird. So now I have to like change up everything and be like, oh, I'm getting paid on a Thursday or on a Tuesday. I hit you guys again. I need to stop hitting this mic. I'm so sorry. But it's so weird, because I'm like, I'm getting paid on Tuesday, and it throws me off, but that's fine. Anyway, for payday, I use the payday script that is from Scribble Co. and then just a character sticker that I want to get rid of. And then I did mark that I uploaded on this day, so I used a little filming slate. Again, these are just stickers that I'm trying to get rid of because it's from a shop that is no longer open. And the upload script is from my shop in Hollow. And then I did mark that I had training on this day. That's why I had the 5 a.m. shifts. So anytime I do anything with work related, I use a Disney character sticker. So this one was a Aurora from Paper Shire. I pretty much used whichever ones matched. Like, there was no rhyme or reason as to why I used it. I could have used a mermaid if I really wanted to, but I used Aurora because she matched the best. So there's that. And then I did go to the post office after my shift, so I used a Fox and Cactus Girl and a post office script that I just made for myself. And I got El Pollo Loco for dinner, so I used a burrito. I believe it's a burrito that is from Carly Plans to mark that. And I marked that I went to bed at 7 p.m., mostly because I was so exhausted from how terrible I slept the night before. But also, I'm still pretty positive that I did not sleep very well at all. Even when I went to bed at 7, I tried so hard. And even when I go to bed at 7, I still was waking up at like midnight or like 1 a.m. and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm supposed to be awake right now. Why? So for marking that I went to bed at 7 p.m., I used a Fox and Cactus pastel haired girl for that too. Anytime I have like pastel spreads, I try to use these Fox and Cactus girls because they match perfectly. And whenever I see them, I'm like, all right, we're using you because you match very, very well. So that is it for Thursday. Moving on to Friday, I did mark training again, and this time I used Pua because, again, he matched. He's a little pink pig, and he's so cute, so I used Pua. That one is from Once More With Love. There's another trash truck outside. It's fine. We're letting it happen. They're here late, too. They're usually here, like, in the morning. It is almost 1 p.m. I don't know why they're here now, but it's fine. So yes, I used Pua to mark back Faust training, and then I marked that I was tired AF because I was dying. So I used a Munchkin and a Tired AF script that is from Letters to Apollo, I believe. And then after that, when I got home, I did watch Stranger Things and I napped, so I probably tried to watch Stranger Things and was falling asleep while watching Stranger Things, TBH, because not a morning person. How many times can I say it in this video? A lot. I was watching Andrea's, who's from Scribble Prince Co., her most recent vlog, and she was waking up at like 3:30 in the morning, and I was like, how? I have questions. Like, how are you waking up naturally at that time? Like, I have so many questions, but it's fine. So for Stranger Things, I have the same combo where it's a Once More With Love Munchkin and then a Stranger Things script. This time I used Hopper for it. And then I did mark a nap. I'm pretty positive I fell asleep while watching Stranger Things. So the Paper and Milk character sticker is, the character sticker is from Paper and Milk, and the nap script is from the foil bundle. And then I just marked that we had Chili's for dinner, so I used a Wonton a Million sticker to mark that. Moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I had already put the weekend banner down during our base, so we'll just go into the day by day. So I did mark that we got Taco Bell breakfast. I am so sad because they don't have these burritos anymore, but they used to have like hash brown burritos where you would essentially get like a burrito that was like filled with hash browns, and it was so good. And I think they took it away, or at least the one next to me doesn't sell anymore, but I think you can add hash browns to it if you really wanted to. But I marked Taco Bell breakfast because I was obsessed with those burritos for a while, but also Taco Bell really messes with my stomach, and that's why I don't usually eat it. But those breakfast burritos don't kill it as much as like a Crunchwrap Supreme or like the other food that they sell. There's something about Taco Bell that my stomach is just like, no, you're funny, we're not eating this. And I think it's mostly because I never really ate it much growing up, so I think my stomach is just not used to it. So yes, that burrito sticker is again from Carly Plans. And then I did mark that I washed my hair on this day. Don't know why I felt the need to mark it, but we marked it. So I used a Once More With Love character sticker to mark washing hair, and then I marked that I was feeling lonely. Oh, I was in my feels this day. Oh, we were really in our feels. So I marked that I was feeling lonely. So I used a Coffee Monsters co-emoji to mark feeling lonely. Not entirely sure what brought that on, but something must have happened. Don't really know what. And then I marked that I was in my feels. So I used a Once in a Million little like sad sticker, and the In My Feels script is from the foil bundle. And then I just marked that I had a bad day. Wow, we were all kinds of emotion. Also, looking at my like work schedule, I went from I went from 9 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 3 p.m. to midnight with a 10-hour or 11-hour turnaround into 11 a.m. That's just rude. Whoever created my schedule, that is rude. But the bad day sticker is from Once More With Love. And then I marked that I had leg cramps, which most of the time leg cramps happen when I am sleeping in the middle of the night. So that sticker is also from Once More With Love. Saturday was wild. We had a lot happening on there. I don't know what happened, but apparently I was having a rough day on that Saturday. Moving on to Sunday, wow, this is like a complete opposite of the day before, but that's fine. So I marked it Dunkin', so I used another one of those Paper and Milk coffee cups, and the Dunkin' script is from Kinsey's Creations, which again, it's no longer open. And then I used a Paper and Milk, a little Mario with a yay to mark that I had an easy day. Guys, The contrast from the day before to this one, like I was like, oh yeah, I had a bad day in my feels, feeling lonely. Next day, oh, it's an easy day. Okay, we're emotional and it's fine. And then I did mark that I got In-N-Out. I probably got it after work, so I used a little burger, I believe is from Fox and Cactus, to mark that. I really need to also get like my In-N-Out stickers foiled because I only have one specific color and I think it's silver, and I really need to get all of the foil colors for that one. Underneath that, I marked that that I played phone games in bed. I most likely spent like most of my night just playing phone games for a little bit, so I used a munchkin to mark the phone games. And then I watched some more Stranger Things, so I used another one of those munchkins and another Stranger Things script from my shop. I think, what's his name? I think his name's Dustin. Am I wrong on that? Whoever Gaten's character is. It's been a while since I haven't seen any Stranger Things since I watched this 6 months ago, so I think his name is Dustin. I could be wrong, but I used him to mark Stranger Things, and then I marked that I painted my nails. I cannot tell you for the life of me where that nail polish bottle icon is from. I have them and I don't know what sheet they came off of, and I have not used them in a very long time, so can't tell you where that's from, unfortunately. But I use those, and then the paint nail script is from the foil bundle that comes with the kit. So that is everything for this spread. I'm just filling out the phone games little label really quickly, and then I will zoom out and put my planner back into, or not my planner, this spread back into my planner. It's funny when you look at the like cars, like my whole entire spreads for this month are very interesting. Like we go from a Pride one to a Cars one to like a very summery one, and then we're gonna go back to another TV one next week, and it's just kind of funny. But you know, that is just the glorious of planning, is that every spread is different and they're all very unique. So I'm gonna flip through what's left of the kit. Obviously this was a mystery kit, so there are still a ton of things left in this kit. I am, however, keeping like labels because I can always use them for future spreads that don't have enough labels that I want to use underlays for. So I have been keeping my labels and my leftovers for those spreads. I used in the Love is Love kit, I used some leftovers, so we are keeping them for the time being, but I'm gonna give you guys a wiggle as well. Hollow foil just shows up amazingly on camera, and this spread is just so pretty. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please give it a thumbs up and like it, and leave me some kind of comment down below. I am getting better at trying to respond to them, but I do read them all the time. Please also make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in another video, most likely after the new year. Bye guys.